Hello and welcome to this 90-second ICT presentation on the Senior Managers Regime. The Senior Managers Regime, or SMR, is being introduced by the PRA and FCA into UK banking organisations operating in the UK. These functions will replace the existing controlled functions with a broader range of senior management positions. Specific details of these can be found on the FCA and PRA websites. A formal statements of responsibilities is required for each senior manager. There are 30 prescribed responsibilities that have been drawn up by the regulators that have been allocated accordingly. Each responsibility must be described in the statements using no more than 300 words for each. These will be forwarded to the relevant regulator, who will approve each individual to undertake their senior management function. The bank themselves will also need to assess the fitness and propriety of these individuals. Banks must also produce the responsibilities map to set out how the responsibilities have been allocated to each senior manager. This should reflect a clear organisational structure and show that there are no gaps in accountability. The SMR also requires that other employees who perform a role relating to a firm's regulated activity be certified to do so. This is done through the certification regime, and mortgage advisors are a good example of those who would be captured here. These individuals do not require regulatory approval. Instead, the responsibility for approval will be on the banks themselves, who will have to review the fitness and propriety of anyone requiring certification. SMR and the certification regime come into force on the 7th of March 2016, so there is not long left to get your SMR requirements in place. I hope this brief insight has been useful, and good luck with your preparations.